Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger just in case. And, you might notice my setup has changed. I don't have Robo in the party. Well, for the boss we're going to be taking on, not only is it a contest of strength and physical defense, it's also a contest of speed. And, we've also got the battle mode on wait. We've got the menu cursors on save, for the battle cursor anyway. We're still keeping battle speed 1, but it's on wait now, so we're not going to get overrun, hopefully. This might take me a few recording attempts. We got the Rune Blade for more magic on Frog. I've given all of the magical tabs to Ayla, because of a dual tech between her and Frog that I'm going to be using for healing. Gave all the power tabs to Chrono. That's not particularly for the next fight, but it's for the fight after. Because we're actually going to, if we can beat the next fight, we're going to enter into a boss gauntlet. Also, interestingly, I've got the Rage Band on Frog, so that he will have a 50% chance to counter-attack. Because that's him and Ayla are basically going to be full-time dual-tacking with the dual-tech Slurp Kiss. And it's a mixture of Slurp and Kiss. And its formula is actually Ayla's magic stat times like 31.5 or something like that. So it's going to heal close to 900 HP on everyone in the party. And then Chrono's got the Gold Stud to cut down on his MP usage. That's going to make Luminaire cost only 5 MP. So that's going to be pretty nice. Anywho, we'll move along, and it's new again. Hall of the Memory Machine. It's been moved down here. And now's the time to turn back, man. He's panicking. Ayla, come. We're strong beast. We shan't allow thee to meddle with Lavos, queen. Prophet's really concerned about Scala, huh? Here we go, Mune. Ready, big brother? Oh, it's the Master Mune. How about that? It's origin story. And Frog is confused. The sword alone can't stop it, huh? I've gone too far. The memory machine's too powerful. Are we gonna get our chance? We're gonna get to shoot our shot? Answer. Yes. Yes, we are. Now, normally, and I will be showing this off next time, this will kill you in pretty much one hit. But, we aren't going the normal route here. There's the counter for the Rage Band. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And here's the mighty Slurp Kiss. Wildly MP efficient. It also heals your status, which can be pretty nice sometimes. Please hit Ayla. Thank you. Now these shields I'm using are giving us the protect status, or the safe status. It's going to cut physical damage by 1/3. They aren't really 100% pivotable, but they make the battle a lot easier to survive and give you a slightly larger margin of error. Once we get those up, we'll have Chrono start spamming Luminaire. And, it's absolutely crucial that you have the cursor on memory in order to do Slurp Kiss fast enough. It's also crucial to be on weight so that, you know, Lavos' ATB bar stops when you are choosing your spells. If you don't, if it's on active, he will just do Rain of Destruction pretty much over and over again, unimpeded. And by the time you get heals off, someone is dead. So, not good. Fair warning, this is gonna take a while. Lavos has 30,000 HP. Come on, give me... Oh, it's so annoying when animations lock you out of your combo. But we should be okay. If he single target attacks Chrono while we're waiting for Slurp Kiss to happen, then we should be okay. We might have to have Chrono join in on the healing with like a Lapis or a Full Tonic. Okay, we should be okay. Now, with 86 total MP, we can cast Luminaire 17 times with the Gold Stud. Which I'm pretty sure will get us up to almost 30,000. And with the Frog counters, depending on how much Frog crits, it should do the trick. Now, if Lavos actually manages to kill any of us, it won't instantly be over, but I'll probably have to stop and just re-record. You are not intended to win this fight. And if I were level 38, still the best we could really hope to do is live for a couple of turns. Ow. Yeah, man. Give me Frog. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. You could have her use a Full Tonic on herself when that happens, but in my experience, when you unsync their turns, like, there's like sort of like a drift, and then you get out of sync for like the rest of the fight, and eventually somebody dies. But it's also sort of up to luck, so... Of course, I'm not too experienced in doing this. I don't normally try to do this until New Game Plus, where you have a lot more gear to work with. I might have glossed it over it, but Ayla has the dash ring on in order to have maximum speed. And then we all have Vigil hats on to protect our status, and also they're the highest defense that's offered to us. Frog and Chrono have Eon suits, and Ayla has a load vest. Come on. I think you could set it to a lower battle speed to have a slightly better chance of getting your moves off. I'm not really sure about that. I like being at battle speed 1 because, well, I've gotten so used to playing real-time games due to the modern slew of everything being, you know, action-oriented, that even a really fast ATB system like this is, well, it's not slow, but it's not exactly fast. Normally that would inflict confusion on you if you don't have stats protection. So that would be like, if you did live through the fight, that would be the end of it, because you wouldn't be able to recover. Hence, the Vigil hats. We just wait, and then we Slurp Kiss. whatever damage variable causes that to do high and low, if it rolls low, and Chrono has over like 430 HP, he can actually live through, with Protect on, he can live through another Reign of Destruction with like, at least at this level, with a very, very low amount of HP left over. Yes, this might be kind of boring, you know, just spamming the same 2 moves over and over again, but Lavos is spamming only 3. It's really just a contest of might and speed. I might have jumped the gun on that. It'll be okay though, because Slurp Kiss only takes 1 MP. We could technically just wait for Frog to counter Lavos to death. So Chrono dies here. That might be what we have to do. But I might just have to re-record. Like, we can probably get a revive off right now, but I don't know if we'll get a Slurp Kiss off, or if, like, they'll be unsynced by enough. Let's see, where's the revives? This is another reason to have it on wait. Since we're out of sync, we might as well just full tonic. Chrono's probably dead, but yeah. It's really hard to come back from having someone die. And I could have put the Green Dream on him, but we don't really have a lot of MP restoring options, so the Gold Stud in the long term is kind of a must. I know what you're thinking, like, well, if you hadn't sold all those mid-ethers, but yeah. Survive, and full tonic, I guess, and hope that he doesn't single target attack Frog. Of course, yeah, this is probably, I'm probably screwed. Oh, sweet. Okay, if we can get a Slurp Kiss off, then we're back in business. Phew! Of course, in later phases, if he single target attacks Chrono, Chrono might outright die without Protect up. But as long as Chrono can blow all of the rest of his MP, I kind of don't care. What do you think of this boss fight, viewer? I mean, unless you're a Chrono Trigger veteran, it's probably not all that impressive. And then again, depending on what kind of veteran you are, it probably still isn't all that impressive. You're just like, well, I did this, and I did it at level 40, or something, you know. But, yeah, sure, why not? Full tonic yourself. Nice. We've almost got him. That 30,000 HP is chipping away. How dare you hit frog. And even if this doesn't get him, I can just have Chrono start attacking, and it will get him eventually, you know. Oh, it didn't get him. Okay. I guess I've had a low amount of frog counters. Oh, really? Okay. Lavos down. Ayla, #1. Will there never be an end? Ayla, no give up. And we could switch the party composition now, but there's very little reason to do that. One thing we might do, let's see, we might go ahead and, first we want to heal up, obviously. And then, I guess we could do a full ether, and mid-ethers the rest of the way. Now, we can take the rage band off of Frog here, because we don't really need him to be countering everything. We could give him the wall ring and make him nearly invulnerable. That would be kind of nice. We could also give that to Ayla to make sure she doesn't die. But then she loses out on her speed, so it's kind of like... Here, we'll compromise. We'll compromise. We will raise Frog's HP to the maximum, and we will give... Ayla the wall ring so that she has magic defense comparable to the other two party members. And then we'll top ourselves off again. And we'll continue on into the center of Lavos. Kinda looks like Imperfect Cell with 3 eyes. Cyrus, this be our finest battle. Yeah, you said that already, Ayla. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this again, and we're gonna start Luminaring, yeah. So Lavos here, his right arm has 8,000 HP, his left arm has 12,000. You need to kill his arms at the same time, otherwise it can start removing your status protection, which would be really bad. Something else we'll want to do is we'll want to go ahead and use barriers. But I think Chrono should be fine, so as long as our healers are protected, it's kind of whatever. Leap Slash, and Ayla can use Cat Attack. I wish I had triple kick for her, but then again, that would waste her MP, and only be it would do about double the damage of Cat Attack, which would be kind of nice. But it wouldn't quite be double damage, and it would cost 5 times the MP. Okay, let's heal up. You want to keep your HP high. You want to err on that. Our levels are more than enough to beat this form, but our gear is still lacking. We'll be fine. Not the best, but damage is damage. Uh-oh. Got the arms out of sync. Might be okay though. You have a little bit of leeway. Okay, we got it. This phase is pretty much... He is now almost entirely a pinata to beat up, so we can sort of just have our way with him. We'll be slightly more efficient with our MP and use Confuse, I think. It'll be slightly less damage than Luminaire because we don't have his best weapon. But the Swallow was the best we could get, so... And it's almost as much. I think I'll have Frog use some regular cures, keep our HP up, while Ayla and Chrono go on the attack. One bad thing about Confuse is that it's subject to physical accuracy, and that means that you can actually see the hit-miss occasionally. Though not each hit it has its own accuracy check. Tink. Alright, everyone's gonna get some damage in here. That's what, like 1,320 damage compared to Luminaire's 1,400? And that's why he's almost a pinata to break. Still has that Shadow Doomblaze. I wish they had given Frog, like, I wish Leap Slash was a little bit stronger. But, oh well. He's already a really good character, so you know, it's not that bad. But the center body here has 20,000 HP, so we'll get it soon enough. Yeah! Got him. But like any good JRPG final boss, and definitely one of the ones that assisted with this trope, that wasn't even his final form. I mean, if he even is a guy. He's got like duck feet or chicken feet and a singular eye. Possesseth the vitality of all living creatures, huh? Frog knows what DNA is? Well, I guess he has been hanging out with Luca and Robo. At least Ayla stayed in character. Now, for this fight, the true boss is the Lavos' left bit. It's the one on the right, though. And but the one that's on the left is the most important one to kill because it has it will remove your status protection if you lose it alive. It has 2,000 HP and can be brought back to life by the bit on the right. But getting rid of it every time it pops up is crucial to being the fight without getting your shit rocked. It has to turn its defense off, kind of like the, or just like the, Black Tyranno. Ouch. Now basically that's a setup. Removing half your HP is basically so he can do one of his big attacks next and kill you. So, we're gonna want to heal with Slurp Kiss. Coming up here. Now unfortunately, even with a shell, Lavos here has, or the Lavos core here has a few attacks that will still one-shot anyone in the party. Except for maybe Frog, because Frog has maximum HP and the highest magic defense available in the party. Let's have Ayla use a Hyper Ether on Chrono. See, if we hadn't healed with Slurp Kiss, we'd be boned. Ow. Ah, shit. It's a bad sequence of events. Images that precede unfortunate events. Now this is gonna heal the bit on the left, but the bit on the left was at full HP anyway, so it kinda doesn't matter. But now we have to kill that thing, and we gotta kill that thing quick. So we're gonna Leaf Slash it. And then we're gonna get it with Confuse. And then we're gonna Slurp Kiss immediately. Speed is also very important in this battle. I had underestimated the importance of speed in all of the Lavos battles, and that's why I had been so hard up on using Robo up until this point. But the fact of the matter is that Robo just can't, he can't cut it. just on a normal playthrough until a certain dungeon, at the last dungeon in the game, he's gonna be way too slow. You gotta have a lot of speed tabs and do another side quest in order to cap Robo's speed. But once he gets fast, he's just as good as having Ayla along, if not better. But which kind of made me sad. I was looking forward to my dudes being Guy's team, and well, reality had other plans. But I'll get around to using that team soon enough. Oh, that's not who I meant for you to attack, but okay. Oh, the man died. What a jerk. Okay. Immediately cat attack the one on the left, and then Chrono will kill it with Confuse. Let's have Frog use a full eater. Ow, how dare you. Alright, Frog. Make with the cure 2-wing. Frog is the real MVP. Best white mage. Real white mages use broadswords. You can sort of keep track of the life of the right bit, which is the true boss, by how many times you kill the center body. The center body has 10,000 HP, and the bit on the right has 30,000. So basically, you see the center body die 2 or 3 times, and you'll get the bit on the right. Of course, this is assuming you use only AoE magic like Luminaire or Flare or any of the other really strong AoE magics. All this cat attack usage is going to be a bit offset, but that's okay. How dare you defend your core, you jerk! Swing. Wham! My friend calls that move bitch slap because it's just, it's just a physical attack. But now, one interesting thing about Lavos' script is it is entirely random. He has a list of moves that he can do, and he will do them in any order, any number of times, back to back, forward, front ways, back ways, sideways, confusing ways. But as long as you've got methods to fully heal your party and methods to deal the damage out and stay alive through all his attacks, no biggie. Give me Chrono's turn, please. I would like to confuse that. I want to see if Rock Throw works on the bit. I don't think that it does. So I've been using Cat Attack, but I would gladly use the slightly stronger Rock Throw if it works. I don't think it does though, because they're floating. Yeah, they're floating. Yay, he practically wasted a turn. I like how the background changes color, and it also changes to, like, places in time you've been before. Like, look, there's Magus' castle in the background. The room we fought Magus in. That is a really cool looking attack. Oh, how dare you? Oh, Frog's barrier wore off. That's not good. But it'll be okay. I think we've almost got him. It'll take probably a few Luminaires more, a few artifacts more once he turns his defense back on. Don't forget, push everyone! There are far more efficient and effective ways to do this fight. It's just, this isn't we don't have everything we could possibly have for this fight, so, you know, just sort of making do with what we got. Oh, there we go. Take that, game. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Let's Play Chrono Trigger, because we just beat it, baby. Man, I'm glad I'm not epileptic. Epileptic. There's a second P in there. Come on, brain. Come on, tongue. You can do it. Going through a gate. Oh. Well, as I told you before, there are 10 endings to this game, and this is one of the non-standard ones. Akiyoshi Masuda, Kokubo and I have been polishing up on our anti-stress massage technique. Good job! You finished the hardest version of the game. This is the development room for the Chrono Trigger game. Take a walk around and hear what the team has to say. Well, I hope everyone can say it was a learning experience. When you complete your rounds, come back to see me. How about those Dodgers? So which is it? The Raiders or the Cowboys? Did you get through all 10 different endings? It depends on when you challenged Lavos. Oh, okay. Better find the switch soon or it'll all go up in flames. Can't go into the door yet. That Poyozo doll's probably somebody. Did you figure out the Poyozo dance attack? See you again in the next game. Gee, you know they really kept us locked up for a long time. My hair's this long as a result. Whoa. Every night we'll have a day, even forever has to come to an end. I think. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to go back that way. Stop that. I don't want to talk to him again. Okay, go down. Walk down. I've been working on this ROM for 24 hours! Ah, someone save me, I'm getting sucked in! Love was in the air, but then the boat sank. Hey, that's me, the merchant maker. Thank you, no applause necessary, just some money. Another of my masterpieces will be available soon, so stay tuned. boy, it was a long haul. I've gotten my first gray hairs because of this game. Want to see a Chrono Trigger 2? Yeah. That'd be nice, huh? She says the same thing if you say no. We'll go counterclockwise, because we're monsters. If you thought this was tough, get a load of Final Fantasy 2. I don't know if that means Final Fantasy 2 on the NES, because if so, yeah, it's kind of rough. But if it means Final Fantasy 2 on the SNES, even the Japanese version's not that bad. Shh, I'm in the middle of something good here. Is he jerking off? I think so. Before we talk to this guy, let's make sure we're healed up. Yeah, we can still look at our party here. I wonder if we could change our party. Oh, we can. Legendary programmer seeks that special someone, waiting for those cards and letters. Well, you picked the wrong in-game team to fight, development. Kneel, rapscallion. Oh, that beginning of the... oh man, this better not fry the audio. You son of a bitch. Should have thought of that. Oh well. If it did fry the audio, I apologize. I'm not going to re-record this, though. That Lavos fight is a pain in the ass. Hoshino trigger? What is he doing to that octopus? Three, 2, 1... Damn you, Tetsuya Nomura! Oh, that was scary. Ever since I started growing out my hair, I've been getting a lot of attention from guys. Yikes! But you can't beat the score of 2,110 in the bike race. You're right, I can't. I've lost 22 pounds because of this game. You'd better be enjoying it. Will you be my friend? Are you a girl? Well, I'm not a girl, so no. What if I say yes? Oh, okay. Look closely and you'll appreciate the individuality of the monsters. Check out the shadow on this guy's sword. Well, whatever you say, buddy. Congrats on finishing the game. Now get a life! You finished the game already, but what about all the work I put into it? Boy, isn't this fun? Hey out there in TV land, how are we doing? It's me, Manabu Daishima. If you like this game, check out the other Squaresoft titles. Now wasn't that special? See you same time, new game. Sorry, it's a bad makeup day for Takashi Tokita. Phew, what a relief that's over. Good job, guys. Isn't 32 megs great? The graphics become incredible. It was painful at times, but it sure was fun. Oops, did I forget to insert a few parts? I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. Someone kiss me. Heh. Freaky. Like, does this mean we're finally free to go home? Well, it's my turn to go on a journey. Well, I'm glad they gave me a bit part in this game. It'll cost you 10 million G to fix a broken map. Congratulations, now wasn't that fun? Don't look for me. Hiroko Yamamoto. Oh, okay. Okay, can we play the piano? No, we cannot. Can you do it? The 9,999 damage point strike! That's a pretty good costume you got on there, kid. Wait, it's really you, isn't it? We're all having fun yet. Okay, seems legit. That maximum damage strike, Ayla's the hint. If you get her to level 96, her fist changes into the Bronze Fist and can auto-crit for that amount. So, it's pretty nice. Open the gates to the Dream Team, huh? Unique sprites for these guys, huh? Is this Akira Toriyama? Hey, Sasuke, Kika, Pop's working on games like this. Hey, are you guys watching? Isn't this great? Nobuo Uematsu. I have nothing better to do than read this. Now run outside and play, boys and girls. Yuji Horii. One of these things is not like the others. The Stapler, Mothra, and the Olympics. So which one is it? The Stapler, because the Mothra shoots energy rings and the Olympics has rings. The Stapler doesn't have rings at all. Guess what? I hit the 10,000 yen, 100,000 yen jackpot. Hironobu Sakaguchi. Boy, it used to be that I'd get thinner after each game. Now I'm gaining weight instead. I must be getting old. Cheers, you made it to one of the endings. You're now a member of the Dream Team. Since you blew through the game so fast, we have adjusted the credits to suit your style. I am not pressing turbo. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. That's the first ending to the game Chrono Trigger. Next time, I will show you the actual way that the game is supposed to play out. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.